Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode here on European Confessions. The following story that you're going to be listening to, it was sent to me by one of our admin who gave us this translation. Let us just thank her for some of the translations that she gives to us. The translation, it reads like this. Hello, how are you? Can you please post my own story is anonymous. I don't want people to be angry with me. You know, like when you are in college, sometimes your parents, yes, indeed, they might give you money, but money is never enough. Like the kind of a life that our parents used to live and the life that we are living right now, it is very different. So my mom, when she sends me some money, she then gives me this boring list. She tells me that you have to buy this and this and this and this, and the food that she would want me to eat, it is not nice food. So I ended up doing things that I never wanted to do with someone who grew up in church. My name, you can call me Lerato, not a real name. I am 25 years old and I have been living the life like many girls in the Kasi dream of fancy cars, your designer clothes, and endless nights out at the hottest clubs here in Jersey. But this life does not come easy. I had to work my way up to even think that I was once a street girl, not like I was homeless, but I used to go out and then I would sell my body, but I did not do this for a very long time until I hooked up with a guy, an older guy who is from Zim. And I had to make some tough decisions during those days when I was selling myself in the street because I just wanted some money. I have been through a lot, and now it's almost like I am at a crossroads because this man, he wants me to make a decision that once I do it, I can change my life forever. I will no longer be the victim in his story, but I'll also become the perpetrator as well. I am sharing my story because I need advice from all of you, and I am not sure where else to turn to. So I grew up in Soweto in a small house with my mother and two younger siblings. My father left us when I was just a kid, and my mom, she tried, yes, indeed, she tried to do everything that she could give us to make sure that we always had food on the table and clothes on our backs, but life was never easy. And I knew from a young age that if I wanted to escape the cycle of poverty, I had to find another way. My mom believes that education is the only key in life. But after my sister had graduated and struggled to get a job, that was when I saw that whatever that I was doing, education was never going to be the solution. My sister, to even think that right now she has a degree, but she's working at Ackermans packing clothes. Can you even believe that? So I finished high school and there was no money as such to go to varsity. So first I started working, doing odd jobs. I tried waitressing, cleaning, whatever that I could find, but the money was not enough. One thing also that disturbed me was that whenever I will be working, there will be guys that will try to take advantage of me. Someone telling you that they hired you not because you have experience, but because you are beautiful. So I then said that it was far much better to return back to college. I spoke with my mom, and my mom said it is okay. That was when she got me an apartment where I am staying, but it's not like it was not that type of an apartment that was nice until I worked myself up and I am staying at this beautiful place where my Zim blesser is making me to stay. So when I was still at that place, I saw other girls who grew up like me, some who came from different provinces and they were living large. I even saw a girl who had received a car, a very beautiful car from her own blesser and wearing the latest fashions, and I wanted that kind of a life. So I started hanging out with the right crowd. It was not long before I met my first blesser. That was the time when I was now selling my body. This guy, he came and he said that he wanted a beautiful woman, and a beautiful woman who was not chubby, at least someone who was a slender but with a big behind, and that was what he found in me. He said that he loves those type of women. So this man, after sleeping with me, he then said that he wanted to give me more money. That was when I realized that during intercourse the condom had burst. So he said that I'm really sorry for what happened. So from now on, I will only sleep with you in exchange for my time and attention. He was going to give me more money on top of the money that he had given me. That is how I got into the game, and I was playing it very well. So I knew how to charm my blesser, how to keep him hooked, and how to give him what he wanted. And I tried not to get too attached to him over the years, Brother Nashi. Even though I have had this blesser, but I have had few blessers as well. And the man that I am having right now, I'll just call him Tinashe, and he's from Zim. He's very old, wealthy, well connected. He's a man that is very generous. He buys me everything that I want, from a brand new Mac to the place where I am staying currently. As for him, he is an apartment. As for him, he is a penthouse apartment there in Sandton. He does not like to live with women. At first, everything was really perfect. He was taking care of me, and I didn't have to worry about anything. But lately, I have been acting different. He has been acting different, more controlling, more demanding. And then about a month ago, he made me an offer that has been keeping me up at night. So we were having a very fancy dinner at a fancy restaurant in Sandton, and he was in a good mood, talking about how well his businesses are doing back home in his country. Then out of nowhere, he asked me if I wanted to make some extra money, and I was curious. So I asked him what he had in mind. That was when he told me about the deal in brackets. When he mentioned this deal, I was really shocked. He said that he had a business opportunity for me. He said that he needed someone whom he could trust, and it was I whom he could trust. From the day that he met me, he knew that he can trust in me. Someone who knows how to handle herself and who also has connection with poor girls from the Kasi. He told me that he wanted to recruit South African women, those that are struggling, especially if they are university students, college students, young girls who are struggling to make ends meet, just like when he met me. He said that I saw you even though I was in love with your body, but I knew that you were struggling in life. He said that once I find these girls, all that I have to do is to give them some special soft towels that he is going to give to me. He says that these towels, that they are at his mansion in his country, so he will bring them over, and I will have to give those soft towels to these girls that will be struggling, so that they can use during intercourse with their boyfriends. So as for now, he has not yet gotten into detail as to how he is going to benefit from giving out these special soft towels to these struggling girls. But he hinted that the towels had some kind of blessings on them, something that would make their boyfriends more generous, more attached to them. In return, he said that he will give me cut of the profit, a percentage of whatever the girls will manage to get from their boyfriends. How? I don't even understand. At first, it sounded maybe like a good deal, easy money, but the more that I am thinking about it, it does not make sense at all. I give a girl some towel so that her boyfriend can give her more money. Then how exactly is that girl going to give me the money? When I asked him, he said that, no, you are not supposed to worry. Everything is going to be okay. Sometimes you can just wake up and you'll find out that underneath your pillow, there will be money there. It is like magic money. So now this thing, to me, it is sounding really sketchy and too good to be true. So I started asking him more questions. What exactly will be in these soft towels? Why do I need to recruit these girls? But he cannot give me a clear answer. He is always brushing me off. And what he does is that when you ask him a question, he does not respond to you directly. Rather, you'll be like, can I send you some money so that you can go out? That is how he always avoids me. I am someone who is scared of him. I think that he is involved in some occultic shady stuff back in his country. Even some of the things that I have seen him doing when he invites me to his penthouse there in Sandton. I have not yet agreed to make this deal with him, but he keeps on giving me pressure. And last time when I spoke with him, he said that, okay, if you do not want maybe I can find someone else. He has been calling me almost on a daily basis if I have found any girl, and he has been questioning my loyalty if I am loyal towards him, but I am scared. I don't know if I'll be able to go through with this. What if these towels have something bad in them? What if I am going to help him to do something that will end up hurting these girls or mess up with their lives? How am I going to approach a woman and say, here, take this towel. I want you to use this towel so that when you will be sleeping with your boyfriend, whether poor or rich, and then you will wipe his manhood as well as your private part. Maybe people will think that I am a crazy satanic girl. He even suggested that no, just find those ones that are hungry, give them this. And we can also make a plan that alongside this soft towel, you will give them money, 200, 300. How much do you think that these girls will need? So I really do not know what am I supposed to do. I am asking for advice. I have been thinking a lot about my mother lately. She worked so hard to raise me as a young Christian woman, to keep me safe. What do I do? Do I take this deal or risk getting involved in something that can ruin this girl's life? Do I walk away? Please, if there is anyone who has been through something like this, who has been asked by their blesser to do something weird like this, assist me. I'll be following through in the comment section. Dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by one of our sister right there. Strange things indeed, they do happen in this world.